What's going on with it, fam? Another lovely day on the planet, man. I hope everything is well with everybody. And when I saw this story, it really tripped me out from the perspective of, and I know this might sound crazy, but I saw this interview, and it's just a quick sidebar. I saw this interview, right? I think it's called Texas Prison Stories. I think the dude name is Tim Snow on YouTube. And so he was interviewing this guard, right? And this guard that used to work on I think it was Cofield unit, Cofield or I can't remember, Polinsky unit with one of those I think death row prisons too, right? And so he was talking about this dude on here, you know what I'm saying? And that he knew the dude he had, he killed the Texas guard while he was already in prison. He beat him to death while the guard was escorting him to the showers, right? And so he got found guilty, and they gave him a death penalty. Well, he started writing these stories about being on death row and the men that he would meet that he would see get put to death. And I think it's called Moments Before 6. If y'all Google that, y'all can find some of those stories. I think his name is Billy Tracy or something like that. So when you go to that page, just click on the artist or whatever, and then go down to the T's, and I think his name would be Billy Tracy or something like that. But I said all that to say this. He wrote about this one dude that he saw get put to death. They come on death watch where he's at, and then that's when they have their death sentence, and he saw him go get put to death. And so I read that story, and the people, the victims, family members was there to watch him die. And so when they pronounced him dead, the family members was high-fiving. They were celebrating. They was very happy that he had been put to death. So that's a true story of people celebrating somebody being put to death. Now I know they might say, well, rebuke, that's different. He killed their family member. I understand that. And my heart and prayers goes out to that family as well. But I'm just saying the overall point of celebrating the death of someone. All right? Check this out. Conflicting reports swirl after Texas Tech student arrested while celebrating Kirk assassination. And so there go that sister right there that obviously, hold on one second. Yeah, there go that sister right there that obviously got a look of concern on her face because they straight taking her into custody for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Now, me personally, I don't celebrate the death of anybody. I didn't celebrate when that dude died or whatever. I knew who he was, but I don't celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? I just, if the Most High is working and things is happening, I'm just on the sideline looking at it. Let's get into the details. Lubbock. Social media is ablaze after an 18-year-old student at Texas Tech University, Camryn Giselle Booker, was arrested during a campus vigil for Charlie Kirk. But details remain murky, and university officials say expulsion has not yet been confirmed. I thought that was part of freedom of speech. According to a citation seen in local law enforcement records, Booker was arrested on September 12th on an assault charge. So I guess she got physical, huh? A viral video shows Booker allegedly mocking Kirk's death, dancing and making controversial remarks at a vigil. Booker was seen on video jumping and chanting, "F y'all homie dead, he got shot." Some posts also say she confronted a student wearing a MAGA hat and made physical contact, though video and eyewitness accounts have not been fully verified in public reporting. Texas Tech has issued a statement confirming the arrest, but has not publicly confirmed that Booker has been expelled. Some media and rumor sources are reporting her expulsion, but university records have not yet validated that claim. Boy, I tell you what. So now, If she was celebrating the death of that dude and she wasn't violating no laws, because I don't know no laws that say you can't celebrate someone's death, not that I would do it, you know, then she can't be going to jail for that. I thought that was freedom of speech. Now, if she did assault a student, then that's definitely understandable why she's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You can't put your hands on anybody, whether you agree with them or disagree with them. You know, you can't put your hands on anybody. That's the quickest way to get a felony. And these people, they hand felonies out like candy. So if I was you, I wouldn't recommend getting in that line. You know what I mean? But what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that freedom of speech covers you to celebrate on any topic that you might celebrate, including somebody's demise? Or do y'all think if that is the reason why she went to jail, she should have went to jail for that? Drop them comments down below, man, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Peace. Hey, and you know what? Hold on. And then you know what else is crazy? When Trump dropped those bombs on that Navy ship coming from Venezuela or whatever that they said was drug people, they celebrated that. They always celebrate the assassination of who they deem their enemy is. We can't forget that. We can't forget that. That's true. They celebrated big time, you know? But man, drop them comments, man, and we'll link up on the next episode. Peace.